Sfat Emet is saying that the Torah and the tabernacle are each expressions of oneness or unity, but that unity is only possible when everyone offers something a little bit different. Now, this may sound a little bit familiar, it may seem precious at first, but it's actually quite radical, especially for an Orthodox rabbi. On the one hand, he's arguing that all voices must be heard, and that it's important to have a diversity of perspectives. But he's also arguing that unless all these different elements are part of the whole, then the final product is incomplete. This is a much more complex model of unity than the way we usually think about it. Unity doesn't that we must remain different from one another and continue to disagree, which, if you know anything about Jews, basically tracks. And therefore, the tabernacle, the Torah, and the synagogue all depend on the strength of diversity within them. So, what makes a synagogue a synagogue? We do. But importantly, not only do we give and create the synagogue with whatever we have, a sacred space cannot be created by only one type of material. It requires every perspective or insight and lived experience of the people within it. These are the sorts of things that we can take from ourselves and give to the collective without losing a thing. Each of us can consider how we do this and keep doing it, because to be a thriving synagogue, that is what it takes. Shabbat Shalom.
Shukah. We continue on page 144, Chatzi Kaddish. If you're able, please rise.
Yitkadol v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah V'amad yivrach yotei v'amlich malchutei b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chayetecho beit Yisrael ba'gala u'vizman kaim v'yimeru amen yehesh me'rabba porah le'olam u'me'amaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'pa'ar v'draman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudashah b'richu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbe'ata v'nechemata da'amira be'ama v'yimeru amen Baruch hu et Adonai ha'mevorach Baruch Adonai ha'mevorach le'olam va'ed. You may be seated.
Page 148.
מבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבי.
150.
אהבת עולם בישראל עמך אהבת תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים מתים אותנו לימדת, על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח ונשמח בדברי תורתה ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגן יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו Shema ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. Page 154. והיו דברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננת לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Page 158. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, מלכותך ראו בניך קיים לפני משה ומרים זני אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי ברא אדוני את יעקב וגילו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
We move into Hashkivenu at this moment in our service on page 160. And as we know, as those of you who are regulars know well, Hashkivenu is a quieter prayer. It is a prayer that is filled with a little bit of uncertainty. We ask, as you'll notice on that page on 160, that there are lots of verbs that we're asking God to do, actions that we're hoping God will do. We've got spread over us, shelter, guide us, shield and shelter us, defend us, distance us from wrongdoing, and so on and so forth. We're asking God in this prayer to be active on our behalf because we know that we sometimes are unaware of exactly what to do. We are frail and aware of our limitations. And especially in a moment when here we are during this awkward in-between phase, yet another one of those familiar phases in the pandemic where we're not 100% sure what to do, we know that we need some help in figuring that out. And also, we know that there are a whole lot of people in our lives that need that help and need even more help than that. Protection, need peace, need healing. And so we use this as our moment as we make this prayer to then feed that into our Mishaberach prayer for healing, so we can pray on behalf of other people. This is our moment to think about ourselves and other people, anyone on our minds in need, action in where to go. That is what Hashkivenu is, and it will feed into Mishaberach when those of us gathered here in person will have a chance to share names of those we're thinking of. But if you're not here in person, if you're there by Zoom or here joining us by Facebook Live, please use this as your chance to type into the chat the names of someone you're thinking of in need of a little bit of healing. Again, we're beginning on page 160 for Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shelomecha L'takenenu Ve'etza tova mefanecha Ve'hoshienu leman shemecha Ve'hagen badeinu Ve'asem eleinu oyed dever Ve'cher ra'ah ve'yakum Ve'harchek mimenu avon Va'afer shar u'tzedek כנפיך תסירנו, כי אל שומרנו ומצילנו אתה. כי אל חנון ורחום אתה. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים לשלום מעתה ועד עולם. מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ירושלים.
Page 371.
מי שברך אבותינו מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
We now pray for healing on behalf of the following people.
Stella Bacolas, Denise Euro, Charlie Dalton. Sally Melvin, Richard Cheladonia. Cheryl Schuster, Andrew Kidding.
מי שברך אמותינו מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
We turn back to page 162, and if we're able, rise for the singing of V'shamru, to be followed by silent prayer from pages 164 to 181. Again, we're on page 162, V'shamru.
V'shamru Berit olam, Yuvei bene Israel, Oti le'olam, Ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai, Et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash.
Beginning. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 Rabbi Green, it's that time again.
It's my favorite time. It is the first Shabbat of the month. Woo! Which means it is our chance to celebrate all kinds of exciting things that are happening in our lives this time in the month of February. So, if you have an exciting simcha, an exciting moment in your life this month, type it into the chat or share it out loud. Anybody here, anything exciting in the month of February?
Bruce Lovett's hand is raised.
Oh, all right. Happy birthday, Bruce. Anyone else? What else we got in February? Leona. Oh, Mazel Tov. All right. Lots of birthdays in this crowd. What else we got? Anyone else? Yes, Jonathan. Oh my gosh, whoa. Mazel
Should we sing
tov.
a little about it?
Let's sing.
Ve'al zeh anu nodeh. Ve'al zeh anu nodeh. For these things we are grateful. Ve'al zeh anu nodeh. Two more times. Ve'al zeh anu nodeh.
What else we got in the month of February? Ashley. Awesome. Whoa, Mazel Tov. Awesome. What else? Anyone else?
Jonah's got something when you're ready.
Yes. Oh, and then Phil. All right, exciting. Grandson turns 11. And Jonah? Jonah, what do you have?
My mom's birthday.
Oh.
The 14th.
Oh. Anu All right, so we're going to take a look at all these exciting things here. Jill Montana says Marco got a great report card. All right. Sarah landed her first consultancy of the year 2022. Mazel Tov. Linda Quigley's son Daniel received his master's in education last month. Linda, that was last month. Mazel Tov anyway. Tom's birthday is on the 20th. Lori Gumenow says her son made the dean's list. He's never, well, we'll just go with his son's made the dean's list. Mazel Tov. Judy says her daughter is officially an EMT and started spring semester at NTU. Mazel Tov. And one more. Sherry Frankel is celebrating her birthday. Let's sing. Ve'al zeh anu nodeh. Ve'al zeh anu nodeh.
Two more times, louder, louder. Ve'al zeh anu nodeh. Ve'al zeh anu nodeh. If you have other joyous things to share, I hope you'll share them at our Kiddush after our service is over. But for now, we turn to page 586 at the bottom and rise for Aleinu L'Shabbat.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. כי המלכות שלך היא ולעולמי עד תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי ברא אדוני מלך כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
All right. Now my privilege to invite up Doris Kluger to offer us a few greetings and announcements on behalf of our Board of Trustees.
Amid the wires. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We want to thank our clergy for our outstanding services tonight. Rabbi Matt Green, Cantor Josh Breitzer, Cantorial intern Jordan Goldstein. We really thank our staff here at CBE for all they do, and we thank our executive director, Mark Flexer, for seeing that everything went wonderfully tonight, and it did. And thanks to Nat Jaffe, who is coordinating Zoom, Facebook, etc. I'm sure we all agree this room rocked with our music today. Thank you, our CBE quintet, Sam Bardfield, Sean Moran, Aidan O'Donnell, Paul Francis, and Michael Winograd. And thanks also to our sound engineer, Stas Ostlansky. Tomorrow morning, Shabbat services with Minot Mitzvah of Eliana and Olivia Friedman will take place at 9:30 in the sanctuary and on Zoom, YouTube, Facebook Live, and our website. Gan Shabbat for Yichad K-2 families is at 9:15 a.m. in the Rotunda, and Sheila Shabbat with Debbie Bruckman for ages 0 to 5 is in the social hall at 9:30 a.m. It's the mask, I'm sorry. In response to the attack and hostage taking at Congregation Beth Israel on January 18th, CBE is creating a video of support which we will share with the congregation. Please join us in sending them our support and love. You can make a video and submit it by Friday, February 11th. A link to submit your video is in the chat on the website and in the advisory. Now, if you or anyone you know needs a ride or a walk, we have people who have volunteered to help people come here and go home. So please, let the Chesed team know. You can email the Chesed team at chesed@cbebk.org. Honestly, we have people who want to come and meet you or anyone you know, come with them to temple and go help them get home safely. Now I'm asking, please check our website, cbebk.org, for details about everything that's happening at CBE. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Doris. As we come to the conclusion of our service, we turn to words of the mourner's Kaddish. If you're joining us by Zoom or Facebook Live, we invite you to put the names of someone you're thinking of or saying Kaddish for into the chat. And if you are here and it is Shiva, the first week of mourning, we want to invite you to please rise and share a name. If it is Shloshim, or the first 30 days of mourning, please rise and share a name.
My wife, Rosalie Lovett.
If you're observing Shana, or the first year of mourning, please rise and share a name. If you're observing a yortzeit, the anniversary of a death, please rise and share a name.
My mother, Sarah Beck.
My father, Aaron Beckenstein.
In solidarity with our mourners, I invite you all to please rise. As we think as well of those in our community whom we've lost in the last 30 days. David Sarfati, father of Jared Sarfati and father-in-law of Alina Satin. Ellen Dean, mother of Karen Bowers, mother-in-law of Nick Bowers, and grandmother of Duncan and Eli. Edward Rouslin, father of Larry Rouslin, father-in-law of Laura Dahlheim, and grandfather of Sylvie and Henry. Sheldon Dollinger, father of Marna Dollinger, father-in-law of Stephen Gold, and grandfather of Michaela and Kevin. Rosalie Levitt, our member and wife of Bruce Levitt, mother of Sam and Sarah, and grandmother of Russell, Patrick, Nathan, and Gabrielle. And though the burial has not yet taken place, we're thinking of Raymond Feinland, father of Laura Feinland Katz, father-in-law of Stephen Katz, and grandfather of Joshua, and Isaac Steinberg, father of Stephanie Steinberg. In addition to those names, we're thinking of the following yortzeits. Carrie Altschuler, Virginia Altschuler, Fanny Barr, Florence Barak Lippman, David Barron, Leonard Baumrin, Aaron Beckenstein, Sarah Becker, Jean Bigler Rochman, Jess Blank, Stella Bloom, Damian Bona, Barnett Bram, Marie Karen, Clive Chaget, Hilda Cohen, William Cowan, Frederick David, Zelma Freudenheim, Henrietta Hamburger, Kate Horowitz, Dr. Samuel Hurwitz, Abraham Allman, Francis Jaffe, Rhoda Jaffin, Alan Katzman, Suzanne Kaufman, Samuel Knitzer, Clyde Krell, Frank Lane, Norman Langsam, Harry Levine, Natalie Levinson, Stanley Levy, Frederick Lieber, Philip Lippman, Richard Maltz, Selma Rosenwasser, Benjamin Miller, Augusta Needleman, Anna Nymark, Mamie Newman Simon, Randy Pace, Arnold Poman, Eugenia Rosenthal, Jacob Rubin, Lucille San Giorgio, Bernard Schellenberg, Rose Schoenfeld, Tilly Schwartz, Bessie Schwartz, Samuel Shiebitz, Peter Sheeran, Sadie Shearer, Beatrice Schur, Jesse Silverman, Wolf Salkin, Ann Solomon, Sandor Stassel, Evelyn Sunshine, Emma Teitelbaum, Sophia Thalen, David Vogel, Charles Wexler, Rosalie Weiss, Paul Wolf, and Elizabeth Zarinsky. We say Zichronam Libracha. May all of their memories be for a blessing as we turn to page 598 for words of the mourner's Kaddish. Yitgedal v'yitgedash shemei Rabbah. Ve'alma divrach roteh v'yamlich malchuteh. V'chayachon u'vyamechon u'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agalav v'zman kariv imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mavorach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shira. Tush bechata v'nechemata. Damiran ve'alma ve'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Al kol yishvei tevel ve'imru. Amen. May the one who makes peace in the high places make peace over us and over all who mourn, as we say, Amen.
We finish our service on page 625. Adon Olam
Hashem alav b'terem kol yetzir. You can stay standing if you want. Ve'et nasa v'cheftzol Azai melech shemo nikra. Azai melech shemo nikra. Ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora. Ve'hu haya ve'hu Bara, ve'hu yeh betifara, ve'hu echad ve'en sheni, lehamshilo, lehachmira, ve'li reishit, ve'li tachnit, ve'lo ha'oz, ve'ha'nisra, ve'lo Shabbat shalom, everyone.